put my life on the line. I put my life on the line. I put my life on the line. I put my life on the line.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Military Monday, where every Monday I'm putting out good content about the military. First off, I want to apologize because I've been gone for about a month. I just had a lot of stuff going on. We just moved. I had a daughter, so we just been real busy. I've been real busy at home, just trying to get everything in order. But yeah, in this video, I'm going to talk about military housing. So I got a couple questions about what's it like staying in military housing. Should I move to military housing? What's the qualifications of military housing? And I'm going to answer all those questions in this video right here. But before I answer those questions, I want to show you guys a tour of a military house. I took a tour of a military house before I moved in, and I'm going to show you guys a video of what it looks like inside. And after the video, if you stay with me, I'll answer some pros and cons and what's the qualifications of like trying to get into the military housing. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you guys the inside of this house. Alright, coming through in the front door, you got a closet right here for your coats, jackets. Then you got the half bathroom downstairs. Then I'm gonna take you to this living room right here. I like how they have the towel so you don't get the carpet dirty when you're coming in. If it's raining outside, you can just take your shoes off, then it goes to the carpet. Then enter to the dining room area. You have a bar where you can put some stools right here, maybe 4 of them. You have the kitchen right here. It's not a big kitchen. It's kind of tight, but you got everything you need in the kitchen. Then you have the sliding doors to the patio. One right there, one in the living room. When you come out to the patio, pretty decent size. You probably can put like a little fire pit back here, picnic table, some chairs, and then you have the back gate that takes you out to a trail. You can walk to the park from here. Back into the living room. I'm gonna take you guys to the garage. Well, before you get to the garage, you got the laundry area, laundry room. So military housing, you have to bring your own washer and dryer. They don't provide it, so you gotta have your own washer and dryer. Some cabinet space right here, and shelves over there. You got some more cabinets back here, or some shelves behind the door. And I'll take you guys to the garage. 2-car garage, this size. I don't know if we'll be parking our car in here. We probably use this for more space. Put a couch, some in here, make it like a little man cave for myself, to be honest. This is the garage. I'm gonna take you guys upstairs. That's my wife right there. Take you guys upstairs. And this looks like it's the master bedroom. It's not real big, decent size. Maybe a king size will fit in here. A little dresser, but that's it. Then you got the walk-in closet. Some shelves. Then I'll take you over to the second bedroom. This will probably be our daughter's room. Well, it will be our daughter's room. So a little bit smaller than the first bedroom. Closets are smaller though, for sure. Got the sliding doors to the closet. Alright. Then you have a closet up here, a linen closet where you can put your towels, washcloths, rags. Then you got the bathroom upstairs, one sink, cabinet down below, a toilet, shower. The bathroom is kind of small. And that's it. So first off, I'm going to tell you why you should move to military housing. You should move to military housing if you have a big family. So if it's like your wife and 3 kids, I would move into military housing, because if you get a place out in town, you're going to be paying a lot more than a person that has just 1 kid. So I would go on and move to military housing and have them take your whole BAH instead of staying out in town and you're paying more than what your BAH would give you. Unless you want to get a house and you don't want to rent, then go that route. But if you're still renting, I would just move to military housing. I will move to military housing if the cost of living is high in the state that you're living in. So in San Diego, the cost of living is very high. We had a 1-bedroom apartment for $1,600. For us to renew our lease would have been $1,750. So we just decided to move to military housing where we had a flat rate of $1,900 with electric, water, gas, all included $1,900. If we stayed out in town, it would have been $1,750 for rent plus water, gas, electric. That would have been well over $1,900 for a 1-bedroom apartment, when we could have moved to military housing for $1,900 flat and got 2-bedroom, 2-car garage, 1.5 bathrooms. So you can't beat that. So move to military housing if the state that you're living in, the cost of living is high. So a good thing about military housing, like I said before, they don't charge you for electric, water, gas. All you pay is a flat rate of whatever the housing is, and you don't have to worry about water, gas, electric, or any of that. You just have to worry about Wi-Fi cable if you want that. But other than that, so us, we pay $1,900 flat. That's it every month. We don't have to worry about water bill, a gas bill, electric bill. We just pay the $1,900 plus our cable and internet. And a good thing about this is, say if you don't use a lot of electric or water or gas, if you're like under the budget, they'll give you a check of like $25, $30 depending on how low or how less you use. But if you was to go over that limit that they give you, you would just have to pay whatever the difference is. Another good thing about military housing is it's a pretty safe community. We don't have to worry about robberies, thefts, anything like that, because everyone that stays here is in the military. So most people out here are really genuine people. They're not out to take your things. So you don't have to worry about, oh, do I need to lock my doors, or worry about somebody breaking in. I mean, I would still lock your door, but you don't have to worry about people breaking in while you're not home, or someone breaking into your car, because it's a pretty safe neighborhood. Every military housing I've been to was quiet. Kids outside playing around. You don't have to worry about thefts, robberies, things like that. So a couple cons I have about military housing is everybody here is military. So you know, you're at work, everyone's military. You want to get a break away from the military life, but you kind of can't, because when you come home, you have military people everywhere. So that's a little downside to staying in military housing. You kind of just want to get away from the military life for a little bit at home. But when you get home from work, you see military uniforms everywhere when you get home. So that's the downside to moving to military housing. Another con I have about military housing is they take your whole BAH. So a good reason a lot of people don't move to military housing is because they want to pocket that BAH. So say, I'm going to use me for example. I get paid $2,500 a month for BAH to stay in a house that's paid by the military. $2,500 I get paid. If I move to this military housing, most likely they'll take that whole $2,500. But if I move out in town, if I find a place for $1,000, I could easily pocket that $1,500. You see what I'm saying? So depending on where you go, you can find an apartment for a lot less than your BAH, and you can pocket that extra money. So that's the reason a lot of people don't move into military housing, so they can pocket that extra money. But I did find out there's a a lot of places that don't take your whole BH in military housing. So that's one of the reasons that I never moved to military housing, because I didn't want my whole BH taken by the military. But I found out that there are some military houses out there that won't take your whole BH. So my BH is $2,500, but we found a place, a military housing, that's only charged $1,900. So I get to pocket that extra money. You see what I'm saying? So there are houses out there where they won't take your whole BH. You just have to do your research and look on the website. The website is the LincolnMilitaryHousing.com. You can go on there. You can type in your duty station, your rank, and then the list of houses will pop up with the prices, the distance, and everything like that. Okay, another con I had, this is a big one. So military housing, they don't provide washer and dryer or microwave. So when we moved here from our apartment, we didn't have a washer, dryer, or a microwave because the apartment complex provided that. So when we moved here, we had to get one. And the washer and dryer we got, it was cost $1,100 for that. So that was some money I had to pull out of my savings, because I didn't just have $1,100 in my checking account. I had it in my savings, but I didn't want to have to pull out for that. So just make sure you have some money set aside for when you move to military housing, because you're gonna have to get you a washer and a dryer. Also the microwave, you can get a microwave for 70, $100, maybe even 50. So that's another thing. Just make sure you get a microwave as well, because the first couple of days we were here, we were just heating stuff up in the oven until I went and got a microwave, because I was kind of putting it off. But yeah, so that's a con, not having a washer, dryer, or a microwave in military housing provided. You have to get your own. So if you're looking into moving into military housing, the way to go about this is you go on Google, type in LincolnMilitaryHousing.com. The website will come up, and then you'll just put in your duty station wherever you're at, San Diego, Virginia, Hawaii. You put in your rank, so E5, E3, E6, whatever your rank is, put that in. It'll ask if you have pets or no, yes or no. And when you put that information in, hit search, and a list of military housings in that area will come up. It will have the destination, the cost of how much it is, and the waiting list on there. So if you're thinking about moving to military housing, go to LincolnMilitaryHousing.com, and you can find all the information on that housing. So all to say, I would definitely move to military housing if you can find one that won't take your whole BAH, because this is like a house. This is my first time having a house. Every time I stay in an apartment, so now I got a yard. I have a little backyard, a patio where I can grill, barbecue. I have a garage where I can put our cars in or use for extra space. It's an up and down stairs, so a 2-story house. So I have a lot of room here, and I really enjoy it. The neighborhood is safe, pretty quiet for the most part, and it's close enough to the base where I don't have to drive too far. I know a lot of people drive like an hour and a half just to get a cheap house, but military housing, you get like maybe 25 to 30 minutes away, maybe less than that depending on where your base is. But yeah, all to say, I would definitely move to military housing if you're thinking about it. And that concludes this video. Like always, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down in the comments box below. I will answer any questions you guys may have. And just until next time, I see you guys. Deuces.